What if I told you that while millions flock to the Swiss Alps and Norwegian fjords, some of Europe's most breathtaking natural wonders remain completely unknown to the outside world? Hidden behind the Iron Curtain for decades, Eastern Europe harbors geological marvels that make the Grand Canyon look ordinary. Today, we're embarking on a journey to 7 natural wonders so spectacular, so untouched, that most Western travelers have never even heard their names. I'm about to show you places where underground rivers carve through crystal caverns the size of cathedrals, where ancient forests whisper secrets from before human civilization, and where natural phenomena occur that seem to defy the laws of physics. These aren't just pretty landscapes, these are Earth's hidden masterpieces. But here's what makes this even more incredible. You can visit these places right now, often with zero crowds, at a fraction of the cost of Western European destinations. While others fight for photo spots at overcrowded tourist traps, you could have these natural wonders virtually to yourself. So grab your passport and prepare your sense of wonder, because we're about to explore the forgotten side of Europe that tourism forgot. Let's start our journey in Slovenia, where beneath the rolling hills of the karst region lies one of the world's most extraordinary underground worlds. The Skocjan Caves aren't just caves. They're a subterranean universe that stretches for miles beneath the Earth's surface. Imagine walking through chambers so vast that the ceiling disappears into darkness above you, while far below, the Reka River thunders through channels carved over millions of years. What makes Skocjan truly remarkable isn't just its size, but its living, breathing ecosystem. The caves maintain their own climate, their own weather patterns, and host species of life found nowhere else on Earth. As you descend into this underground realm, you'll cross bridges suspended hundreds of feet above underground waterfalls, their mist creating an otherworldly atmosphere that feels more like exploring an alien planet than walking through Europe. The UNESCO World Heritage designation tells only part of the story. These caves formed through a process so gradual and precise that they represent millions of years of geological artistry. Every stalactite, every flowstone formation, every underground lake represents centuries of patient mineral deposits creating natural sculptures that no human artist could ever replicate. But Slovenia holds another secret that even fewer people know about. Hidden in the Julian Alps, Lake Bohinj represents pristine alpine beauty that rivals anything Switzerland has to offer. Unlike its more famous neighbor Lake Bled, Bohinj remains largely undiscovered by mass tourism. The lake sits cradled by towering peaks, its waters so clear you can see straight to the bottom even at depths of 30 meters. The magic happens at dawn, when mist rises from the perfectly still water, creating mirror reflections of the surrounding mountains that seem to blur the line between sky and earth. Ancient glacial activity carved this basin with mathematical precision, creating not just a lake, but a natural amphitheater where every sound echoes with crystal clarity. From Slovenia, our journey takes us north to Poland, where the Biebrza National Park protects one of Europe's last remaining primeval landscapes. This isn't just a wetland. It's a time machine that transports you back to what Europe looked like before human civilization reshaped the continent. Stretching across vast river valleys, these wetlands support wildlife populations that have vanished from most of Europe. During spring floods, the Biebrza River transforms the entire region into a temporary inland sea, creating conditions that haven't changed for thousands of years. This annual cycle supports massive bird migrations, making it one of the world's premier birdwatching destinations. But beyond the wildlife, there's something profoundly moving about standing in a landscape that your ancestors from 1,000 years ago would instantly recognize. The park's network of wooden boardwalks allows you to explore deep into these wetlands without disturbing the delicate ecosystem. As you walk through morning mist rising from the marshes, with only the calls of cranes and the rustle of reeds breaking the silence, you experience a kind of natural meditation that modern life rarely offers. Moving south into Romania, we encounter geological phenomena that challenge our understanding of how Earth's processes work. The mud volcanoes of Buzău represent active geological forces creating landscapes that look more like Mars than Europe. These aren't true volcanoes, but rather natural gas vents that push clay and water to the surface, creating cone-shaped formations that continuously reshape themselves. What makes this site extraordinary is its active nature. You can literally watch the Earth reshaping itself in real time as new mud formations bubble up while others collapse back into the ground. The mineral-rich mud creates an environment where specialized plants have evolved to thrive in conditions found nowhere else in Europe. The entire area feels like discovering a secret laboratory where Earth experiments with new forms of creation. The surrounding landscape adds another layer of wonder. Ancient salt deposits from long-vanished seas create soil conditions that support unique plant communities. Traditional villages nearby maintain ways of life that have remained largely unchanged for centuries, offering insights into how humans adapted to these unusual geological conditions. But Romania saves its most spectacular secret for the Carpathian Mountains, where the Apuseni Range hides underground worlds that make fantasy novels seem mundane. The Bear's Cave, discovered only in 1975, contains formations so delicate and beautiful that visitors are limited to preserve this underground palace for future generations. The cave's chambers tell a story spanning millions of years, with each room revealing different chapters in Earth's geological history. Crystal formations grow in impossible shapes, creating natural chandeliers and curtains that sparkle in artificial light. The temperature remains constant year-round, creating a preserve for ancient cave-dwelling species that evolved in complete isolation from the surface world. Archaeological discoveries within the cave add human history to its natural wonders. Ancient bear bones found throughout the chambers suggest these caves served as winter shelters for now extinct species, creating a natural museum that combines paleontology with stunning geological beauty. Our journey continues into Hungary, where Lake Heviz represents thermal springs taken to their ultimate expression. This isn't just a hot spring, it's the world's largest biologically active thermal lake, where mineral-rich waters maintain temperatures that allow year-round swimming even during harsh winters. The lake's unique ecosystem supports tropical plant species that shouldn't survive in Central Europe's climate. Lotus flowers bloom on the surface while underwater. Thermal vents create currents that keep the entire lake in constant, gentle motion. The mineral composition of the water creates natural spa conditions that have attracted visitors seeking healing for over 2,000 years. What makes Heviz truly special is its sustainability. The thermal springs completely refresh the lake's water every few days, maintaining perfect clarity and mineral balance without any human intervention. Swimming in these warm waters while snow falls around you creates an almost magical experience that combines the comfort of a tropical paradise with the beauty of a winter landscape. Moving east into Ukraine, we discover wilderness areas that few Westerners ever experience. The Carpathian Biosphere Reserve protects virgin forests that represent Europe's last fragments of primeval woodland. These aren't just old trees, these are complete ecosystems that function exactly as they did before human influence changed the continent's natural patterns. Ancient beech forests climb mountain slopes in unbroken canopies that have never known an axe or saw. Some of these trees began growing before the Roman Empire, creating cathedral-like groves where sunlight filters through layers of leaves in patterns that change with every season. The forest floor supports plant communities that exist nowhere else, having evolved in the stable conditions these protected areas provide. Wildlife populations in these forests offer glimpses of what Europe once supported everywhere. Brown bears follow ancient migration routes through valleys unchanged for millennia. Wolf packs maintain territories passed down through generations. Lynx hunt through forests where their ancestors stalked prey for thousands of years before humans arrived. The reserve's network of mountain meadows adds another dimension to its natural wealth. Alpine flowers bloom in displays that transform entire mountainsides into living tapestries. Traditional shepherding practices, maintained by local communities for centuries, create a harmony between human activity and natural processes that demonstrates sustainable living on a landscape scale. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of these Eastern European natural wonders is their accessibility. While Western European destinations require reservations months in advance and cost premium prices, these hidden gems welcome visitors with minimal planning and budget-friendly costs. Local communities often provide authentic accommodations and guided experiences that offer cultural immersion alongside natural exploration. The infrastructure development in these regions strikes a perfect balance between accessibility and preservation. Modern transportation networks make these destinations reachable, while careful development policies prevent the overcrowding that has diminished the experience at more famous European attractions. This presents an unprecedented opportunity for travelers seeking authentic natural experiences. You can explore world-class natural wonders without the crowds, commercialization, and high costs that characterize more popular destinations. These places offer the rare chance to experience nature and culture in their relatively unmodified states. The window for experiencing these destinations in their current pristine condition may not remain open indefinitely. As word spreads about Eastern Europe's natural wealth, increased tourism will inevitably follow. The travelers who discover these places now will experience them in ways that future visitors may not be able to replicate. So why wait for these secrets to become common knowledge? Eastern Europe's natural wonders offer everything that draws us to travel: beauty, discovery, adventure, and transformation, without the compromises that over-tourism has forced on many world-famous destinations. Your journey into Europe's forgotten natural wonders awaits. Which destination called to you most strongly? Have you discovered hidden natural gems in your own travels? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if this journey sparked your wanderlust, subscribe for more explorations of our planet's best-kept secrets. Until next time, keep seeking the extraordinary in the unexplored.